Well, thank you very much.
Fantastic.
Yes,
Get sitting here waving to everybody. Hey, how you doing?
Hello. It's like a sunny, beautiful day out there today. It's really warm today. Spring is finally here, right? I'm enjoying that a lot.
Happy about that. Yes.
Get comfy. We got a great show for you today. Lots of fun in the next hour. To kick things off, we have our contractor, the handsome Frank DeLeo. He's here today.
He's here. Yeah.
And he took us on, this is really cool. I've never seen anything like this, actually. Frank took us on a tour of a playground that's made entirely of recycled materials, and it is so beautiful.
It's amazing.
It's spectacular.
And it's interactive. And, you know, I think playgrounds have come such a long way. Oh. Well, when we were kids, I mean, it was like it's 2x4s, you know, and
it was like a couple of rows. 2x4 and a couple of rings. And do you remember how dangerous they were when we were little, though? Do you guys remember like all the different? Remember the ring around? What's that one that went in circles?
That you spun, and like everything would just go shooting off of it.
There'd be like 3-year-olds on it, and then like a 16-year-old come and start spinning it around, and the 3-year-olds were shooting off of it. Well, do you remember?
We were talking about this in the office as well about the swings. And when I was a little kid, you used to get on the swings, and you'd try and swing to spin yourself around, right?
Oh yeah, that's not dangerous.
Or jump and see how far you can jump off, and your legs would go through your throat.
Oh, I know, but anyway, they've come a long way. They're a little more chic, and Frank showed us one of those great ones. So.
And you're not going to hurt yourself. It's really, really
well, mine actually, you know, the one that was I grew up, the one I had that I got to go to, it was like a sandbox with a swing in it by itself, and what it was the community kitty litter box, right? Oh. All the cats in the whole town used to go to that little box, and we'd be like, "What's this?" Anyway,
also, we're going to be trying out a couple of really cool, crazy carnival games at the end of the show. And I don't even know what's going to happen.
I'm not sure why we're even doing that, but we're doing it.
A lot of fun.
Yeah, we're going to get one of those suits, you know, the sumo wrestler suits. Sumai. One of those sumai wrestler suits. All right, you guys ready for us, Stephen and Chris? And our question comes from Brenda. Hi, Brenda.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm great.
Good to see you. Thanks for coming down.
Thank you.
Let's share your question with everybody.
Well, I'm preparing to finish my unfinished basement, and I want a wow factor. I've got about a...
Before we got double miles with the Capital One Aspire card, we never had enough single miles to get away together.
Now the father of the bride?
I love you, honey.
Dad, you've always been there for me. But now, thanks to Aspire, we get double miles on every purchase, so we can both be there for our daughter's anniversary.
Why settle for single miles when you can get double miles with Aspire?
What's in your wallet?
Check, please.
Land of dreams, land of dreams. Come and find your land of dreams.
Factor. I've got about a 23-foot wall.
It's a big wall.
Yes, it is. It's going to be broken up a little with a games table.
Right.
But I want to incorporate a 60-foot flat screen TV.
Nice. Yes.
And I like those lateral fireplaces.
Great.
Cool.
And I didn't want bookcases. I just wanted something really to catch your eye. So I was looking at those 3D wall panels.
That's
about
right.
20
Well,
by
you've
20.
already got a little plan for us, and you shared all of
Which
those
is
things.
really good. Yeah, absolutely. So we can really take all your ideas and pull them all together.
And we actually used every one of those ideas, and you'll
great.
see now you can actually visualize what it's going to look like when you're finished.
Yeah.
So the fear is gone then, right? Because we're not nervous about, is that going to look good or not?
Yes.
We have it all right here for you.
Brendan, I think you've got great ideas. Everyone, just to give everyone an idea, so we're going to go downstairs here. Here's the area that we'll be focusing on, and yes, it is a large area. And Brendan, what we did is we isolated it here so everyone can see. So you're going to go down the stairs. We split it up into two areas, 1 and 2. Number 1, we have the games area here. Here, right now, we just put, and it's to scale, a pool table in there. You know, you can put whatever you want.
But it depends on what you want to put in there. If you want to put like 4 little club chairs and do a card table or just an area for drinking red wine, which is the game I like to play the most, I would do that. You know, put your feet up with your friends for hours and hours and hours.
And the second area, number 2 here, that's what we're going to put right here. We're going to put a really large sectional sofa because here is your 60-inch television. So we really want to maximize that and just, I think go wall to wall kind of on that sectional.
It's really comfortable. It's more chic that way as well.
Absolutely.
I think the thing is, too, is the 60-inch TV. I mean, that's every man's dream. I would love a 60-inch TV.
Absolutely.
But, the thing is, when you get that into the space, it could really make everything else in the space look small because it's just it's massive.
Right.
So the sofa, you've got the room, which is amazing. You've got the distance. So get a sofa that's huge, like really
Totally.
big. So we've got an inspiration
And
shot.
here's one here, which we thought is fantastic. Again, it's nice and deep. It's about
Look how
48
beautiful
inches
that
deep.
looks.
Isn't that lovely? Yeah.
Loose
Very
cushions on it, all loose cushions. Don't do anything tight and tailored like that. You want to jump in there. You want to run across the room and dive in and get the TV going. And
Totally.
I'm coming over. I'm telling you right now. I'm coming. Man, this is an inspiration shot. Like, look at this with the fireplace. That fireplace idea.
Oh, yes,
Yeah.
that's it.
So that's a fireplace that we'd like to see on that back wall, almost underneath the television. And what we'd like to do, I guess, the first question, let's just go to the...
We really
the
loved your
full inspiration
idea
shot.
of the long fireplace
Yeah.
because you know what? Your wall is, would you say, 20 feet long?
23.
23, that's huge, right? So, I mean, we're going to divide it into two, but the fireplace is going to be long on one side, and then the other side we're going to have for the pool area, the games area. However, what we love for your idea is the long insert, because it really takes up the square footage that you need it to.
Right.
And the low, sexy drama of it is just going to be spectacular,
Yeah.
like, really beautiful.
So what we did here is we pulled together a rendering of your space. Take a look here. What do you think, right?
Oh, I love
What do you
that.
think, guys?
That's
Yeah?
how we want it to look.
So if we could just talk you through it a bit, we've got the television off to the left there. Now what we've done is because you want that sexy long fireplace, we stepped it up, right? So you're going to do about an 18-inch step. Have the fireplace on that, so it's almost like a little bit of a ledge. You could kind of sit on that ledge, on the
Absolutely,
fireplace.
yeah.
Stacked artwork above that. Now you had mentioned, doing on that wall the textured panels. Brilliant idea. It just gives another texture to the space because it's such a large wall. You don't want to fill it up with artwork and stuff like
And
that.
people don't think of things like that, it has to be brick or it has to be that. You're doing something really different, I think, because it is a wall.
Right.
And it's not a brick fireplace or it's not a standard mantle. Do something really creative and fun. So we brought what you were talking about in so you can see them
Yeah.
in person,
Oh, yeah.
okay?
And this one here, we really love. It comes in a variety of different shapes and whatnot. This one here, it's really cool. It almost looks like a basket weave
Yes.
when it's on the wall.
That's the nicest one.
And the cool
Yes.
thing
Yeah.
with these, they're 100% natural. They're made out of plant fibers, so
Yeah.
they're 100% recyclable. Put them on the wall, paint over them any color, and
If you get
I
tired
think
of it,
they're
you pull
cool.
it off and you put it in the garbage and it just disintegrates and it disappears, which is kind
Right.
of perfect, right? Because that's a big wall that you're covering. See, that's where the texture is on the back. You're going to have the greatest room.
It's gonna be gorgeous.
Really fantastic. I hope you're happy. Thanks for coming down. We're
Thank
going to give you
you.
all the samples and we'll give you all the renderings and everything so you can take it home.
Okay, thank you.
Have a great day,
Fantastic.
sweetheart. Thanks for being here. Okay, everybody, we all know Frank Dallaire loves the new project, and today he's finding inspiration in a park that's one of a kind. Take a look at this.
Hi, Steve.